Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Raina here. This is for the collective. The energy surrounding y'all is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a daily reading. And thanks for visiting my channel, Subconscious Truth. I appreciate it. So to jump right into the reading, right? It looks like some of y'all spend some time away. Spend some time alone, healing from past situations that may have caused sorrow, may have, ended in heartbreak. Um, you're just trying to get your mind right. Even if it was some type of confusion, you decided to go within. Some of y'all decided to go within. And, it's kind of like you wanted to detach from it emotionally and mentally so you can really figure out what's best for you. Some of you could be receiving like a job offer or a loan, a small loan, or a small lump sum of money. And maybe you need to take time away to really decide if you're going to accept this offer. I mean, it could also be friendship. It could be, it could just be something dealing with some material, some type of, something that can materialize. So like, maybe you have an idea of starting a business. You're not too sure. It's kind of like you want to get your mind right and emotions right before you put any energy and effort into something. You want to be like 100% sure for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this could be your health. Maybe, you need to change your diet. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, this is the last straw. You have to do it. You have to do it. You know what I mean? Maybe it caused you to go to the hospital, and it's like you need to make some life-changing. You got to do a lot of life change, like a lot of things in your life change. You have to change a lot of things around when it comes to your physical health and your physical well-being. Like you have to change your diet, change your daily routine. Like for some of you, for some of you, this could be like trust. Maybe you have trust issues, and it's kind of like you're getting out of that, where um, you're learning to, like your root chakra, like your lower three chakras are healing, and it's kind of like it's kind of like you can now trust in your gut. You know what I mean? Maybe you went through some traumatic situation where you lost trust, but now you're on the verge of find gaining back ways to trust people. So it's kind of like you needed the time away to heal from this situation or whatever traumatic experience you went through. And it's kind of like you going through this long period of healing from those things so you could gain that trust. So you could gain that trust, that instinct again. And also help you to adapt back into the real world. Because some of y'all are like really detached, really introspecting, really like you're really alone, but you did it to heal. So it's kind of like maybe some of y'all are going back into the world, and it's like you have to learn to adapt to the changes. And that's some of y'all. Some of y'all could have had money issues, but it's kind of like you trying to, you healed from past like conditioning of how you handle money. Maybe you had a bad situation when it comes to money, and it's like you're gaining you're stepping back into that arena where it comes to money, working, stuff like that. And it's just like you may have to like really heal or really like change those old ways, those old patterns, and find a new one, and to be more flexible when it comes to money. Maybe you wasn't flexible in the past when it comes to money. Maybe you were very attached to it, and it's kind of like you have to learn to adapt to it, like let it flow in. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, somebody could be coming in, somebody new, or somebody from your past could be offering you something, and it's like you really have to like go within, like you have to trust your gut, because you don't know if you don't know if you want to take this offer that this person is giving you, and you may be weighing out the pros and cons of it. You also realize that there are polarities in this situation. If you deal with this person, you know that you will have to give also. Is they offering you something, but you will have to also give in order for this relationship to have balance, in order, to flow. So maybe that's why you're going within to really ask yourself, are you going to put the time and effort into this? But it's like you have to heal from whatever situations when it comes to trust, financial issues, health. It's kind of like you have to go within, figure out the, come to an understanding, and find a way to let go of the past, because you gain wisdom from it, from these experiences, in order for you to move on and adapt and into the real world, back into the real world, back into relationships, back into business, into, if you're trying to start a business, or if you have a job, or just dealing with money, or you know situations like that. Like you have to like really come to the point where you have enough wisdom in order to step back into these situations again. Like, you should trust yourself this time, you know because what the Hermit is telling you, that you're on the right path. Okay, you're on the right path. So, some of y'all may have went within, some of y'all may need to go within, just to weigh up your options, figure out what's best for you. Just know that in any situation, there has to be a give and take, whether it be work, relationships, partnerships, anything. It has to be a give and take in order for things to, in order for it to, I guess, actually survive. I don't know how, in order for it to work, So it's kind of like, maybe if you're thinking, you have a potential business plan, or you may think you want to become, go to school, or apply for this job, or get into this relationship with someone. You really probably need to go within and ask yourself, are you willing to give to this situation? Or are you not? You have to do what's best for you at this point, and be honest to yourself, and listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Because for whatever situation you came out of, where there was hurt and pain and sorrow, or confusion, don't forget those things. But you have to heal from those things. But don't let it deprive you from moving on, and trying new things, you know. But I feel like there will be a shift in directions for some of y'all. It may be a shift in direction. Maybe you won't take this offer that's coming, and you may decide to go with someone else, or you may just go, you may just not take the offer. Some of y'all may not take this offer. But again, you know, this could be dealing with health. Some of y'all need to change your diets, daily routines. Again, this is dealing with some people may get small offers of money, loans. It may look like a potential, a job, a career, and career-wise. And you may need to go within, you know what I mean? Go within and really, really introspect and get a full understanding of what it is that you want to do and what it is you are willing to give to this person, place, or thing. Because remember, it requires a give and take, and the cycle has to flow in order for things to work. And what goes around comes around. So whatever it is that you see a potential in, or something you want to manifest, or something you're trying to create, or someone's coming in offering something, make sure you're doing what's best for you and what's best for the other person. Know that you either gonna flow with it or you're not. You're gonna give to this situation or not. Weigh the pros and cons, like seriously. And be realistic, be practical, you know what I mean? Don't put your emotions towards it and leave the past behind. Don't attach the past, meaning like don't attach negative thoughts, confusion. Don't try, you know, go within, clear your mind out, figure out what it is you actually want to do. Okay, so that's the reading, y'all. Thanks for visiting my channel, Subconscious Truth. Talk to you later. Peace.